Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back again. Just 3 days after the biggest terrorist attack on America, some American soldiers in the Suki deserts of Afghanistan felt something weird. Looking at it, they thought maybe Osama bin Laden had gotten his hands on a nuclear bomb and built a tunnel to hide it. But when they got there, they found something that nobody in modern history has ever seen before. It's November 2001, and every corner of the world is talking about nothing but the attack on America. During that time, some soldiers meet up at an American camp in Afghanistan. They've been given a new mission to find a guy named Abrar, who's highly respected by the village people and seen as a guru. Hammer, who's the leader of the squad, thinks that if they catch this guy, it'll be a massive lead for them. So they keep up their search and eventually make it to Abrar's house. But once they get there, they find out he left the place 2 months ago. After asking around, they hear he's probably up on a mountain where not just anyone can go. He supposedly did that because he felt like his life was in danger. Now, when the soldiers ask for the location of that mountain, an old man replies in total shock, saying that going there is like inviting death. "We call that the Dustin Mountain," he says. "Whoever has gone there has never come back alive." Because of that, he advises them not to go. Well, they all head outside, but nobody really believed a word the old man said. Meanwhile, one soldier does a thermal X-ray of the house and finds a toy jet plane, which he keeps because it's going to be important later. They stay in the village overnight to gather more info. During this, they meet Abrar's oldest son, who says he'll go with them. He says he'll be a huge help since he knows the area inside out, but he wants some cash in return. The Americans agree because it'll save them time. But when the kid's mom finds out he's going to that mountain, she tells him not to go and begs him. She pleads with him not to do it, but he doesn't listen and tells her he'll bring back tons of money so they can move to the city. After saying that, he leaves, while his mom just sits there crying. The Afghan desert is basically a living graveyard. It's called that because any king who thought he could wave his flag of authority there ended up with nothing but humiliation and death. Whether it was the armies of the past or the armies of today, nobody has ever conquered it. People say there are some powers there that make the locals strong enough to fight any superpower. Now these guys start driving up the mountain. Suddenly they spot a mysterious person walking a little distance away. Seeing this, they stop the car immediately and start checking the surroundings. That's when they realize the place is rigged with mines, so they have to watch every step and be super careful about where they stop. But they had no idea they were being set up just a little further ahead. Yeah, guys, as they hit a turn, bullets start raining down on them. They don't even get a chance to fire back because it all happened so fast. The biggest blow was that one of their teammates got killed. Even though they took out some of the attackers, something really weird happened. When they went up there was nothing. Like, where did the bodies go? After traveling a bit more, their Jeep starts making noises because it got hit several times, and the radiator was trashed. Their water cans got shot too, so now they have no drinking water. Some soldiers suggest turning back, but the chief orders that nobody's retreating because going back isn't even an option. Everyone has to follow orders, so they start walking again. Slowly, it starts getting dark. Driving in the dark in a place like this is super dangerous, so they set up camp right there. While they're all talking, they see 2 cars heading their way, probably Taliban. They immediately take positions. But when they look through the binoculars, that light suddenly splits into 2 paths and flies right over them. They'd never seen anything like it and couldn't make sense of it. Some thought it might be a glowing insect, but how could an insect be that big and give off that much light? They think about it all night, but in the morning, another problem hits them. Their Jeep wasn't in the mood to move anymore because it was totally overheated. To cool it down, they need water, which they don't have. Then the kid helps them out and fixes the Jeep. As they move forward again, something else goes wrong that night. While they're sitting there, they hear the sound of a chopper. They think maybe help has arrived, but the chopper is nowhere to be seen. Even though the sound makes it feel like it's hovering right over their heads, there's nothing up there. The chief spots a mysterious person in the distance watching them and says it's probably a Taliban scout keeping an eye on them. Suddenly, the chopper sound just stops. They figure it's gone, but when they connect with headquarters in the morning, they're told that help did come to their location last night, but nobody was there. Hearing this, they're shocked because they were there the whole night. Just then, one of their buddies starts screaming for them. When they run over, their eyes almost pop out. Someone had ripped apart and eaten their dead friend's body, and now only his guts were left. Everyone is terrified after seeing that scene, but the most scared person was the kid. It seemed like he knew who did it, but he doesn't say a word to anyone. We'll find out why later. From here on, weird sightings just keep happening, and that's how the secret of the story will be revealed. They still kept the mission going and moved forward. Suddenly, some triangle signboards appeared in their path, basically saying saying, "No entry." The kid didn't know who made them either, but when the soldier checked the signboard with a thermal device, he felt something was up. He didn't tell anyone though. Same thing happened at the old man's house. When he found that jet toy, he kept it. He definitely knows something. After all this, they don't stop there. They leave their broken Jeep behind and start walking. After a long trek, they find a cave in the middle of a mountain where an old man was taking shelter. He gives them water and tells them to rest. The chief notices the old man is wearing a British soldier's uniform under his clothes, and not a modern one, but one from the 19th century. This really weirds him out. That wasn't all. The chief tells everyone about a British squad that came here before them. One day they were traveling with some villagers, and one night everyone just vanished. Only one guy survived, and he claimed he saw something that's never been seen in this world before, and that guy is probably the one sitting right in front of them. Hearing this, everyone is stunned. The chief says he's amazed at how this guy stays alive in this heat with no sign of water anywhere. Like, how does he have all this water? Nobody gets an answer to their questions, so they just go sleep outside the cave. In the middle of the night, Hammer wakes up and sees the old man talking to some people. They're holding swords and wearing black clothes. As he starts walking toward them, they start closing in on him. Hammer starts shooting and the old man gets killed. This wakes everyone up. Hammer tells them, "We gotta get out of here. This place isn't what we thought it was." His teammates keep asking what he saw, but he just says the guy was talking to someone, but then they all vanished. Hearing this, the kid advises them to leave, but says they have to bury the man first or something terrible will happen. Nobody listens to him. They just take off and they pay for it later. When they stop to drink water and open their bottles, there's sand inside instead of water. They realize they made a huge mistake, so they immediately head back to bury the old man. But first, they need water. The kid says he knows a spot 10 miles south where they can get some. They start heading that way, but they have no energy left. One soldier is the most exhausted. He says it feels like something unknown is swallowing him from the inside. A few moments later, he's gone. When the kid sees the place, his hair stands on end. This place used to be a lush green valley, but now it's a wasteland. He can't understand how it happened so fast. The others are shocked too and ask him what's going on. He says it's an unknown power that won't let them live, and they probably made a huge mistake, so it's taking them out one by one. After saying that, he jumps off the cliff, which leaves everyone stunned. Seeing the kid's state, the chief realized he knew something and asked him. But since the whole mission was top secret, he just left without saying anything. The soldier can't sleep at night now. He starts having weird dreams he's never had before. Suddenly, a mysterious light appears in front of them. They think it's a Taliban trick to distract them. Two guys go close to check it out, but as soon as they get near, they just turn into dust. The scene is terrifying. They start shooting at it, but after a while, the light vanishes. After what happened, the soldier is even more scared. The next day, when he recorded the valley with his thermal device, he saw the same triangle signboard with a person in black clothes walking, who then suddenly flew away. He recorded this on his camera and showed it to Hammer. Now, the kid has decided he's going to tell them everything because there's no point in hiding it anymore. Sitting together, he starts talking. He says that in 2000, when Americans were fighting the Mujahideen, they saw a lot of these signboards in different corners of the desert. Anyone who goes near them dies. Lots of lives were lost like that. Then in 2001, they saw something in satellite images that blew their minds. It was actually a Vimana. From the perspective of Indian mythology, these were used by kings or ancient sages. It was a type of flying machine built using mantras back then, which couldn't just fly, but could also travel through time dimensions. You could fix anything that happened. When the government saw it, they wanted to get it. They knew the mission was dangerous, but they just wanted to grab it so they could use it to change the attack that happened to them. The kid also reveals he was sent here for a specific job, to record everything they see and send it to headquarters. He'd been doing that all along, recording and sending everything. The seniors know our lives are in danger, but they won't save us because that would end their mission. Hearing this, Hammer gets into a heated fight with the kid, but another soldier calms him down and explains it's not his fault. The next day when they wake up, Hammer is missing and another soldier can't even walk. The teammate carries him on his shoulders. They reach the mountain called Dustin that the old man talked about. This is the same mountain where the British squad came and everyone vanished in a heartbeat. The remains are still there, hundreds of skeletons lying around as proof. This place is extremely dangerous. During this, the soldier sees 3 Vimanas above him on his thermal device. They were taking someone away, so he starts blasting them with bullets. But suddenly, they just vanished into dust. Both of them got scared and ran to a corner, but they couldn't carry their buddy for long, so they left him there to die and ran to save their own lives. After walking for hours, he finally finds water. But while he's drinking it, he finds the chief's body and he passes out right there. When he opens his eyes, there was a bright light in front of him. Looking through the thermal device, he saw a person come out of the light, and then two more people came out of that person. One of them put a hand on his head, and suddenly the kid starts having a weird hallucination where he sees everything that happened from the start. Then we see him floating on a hospital bed. He was holding that same toy in his hand. He keeps saying one thing: "They will save us." Who is he talking about? At the end of the story, the kid's wife is shown in an interview begging the government to help find her husband. During this, we see her holding the kid's journal where he wrote down everything that happened to him. That means they found the journal, but the kid was nowhere to be found, and none of his teammates were found either. Was the old man really right, that anyone who goes to that desert mountain will never come back alive? What was that power? Are we talking about aliens here? Some research says aliens have been living on this earth for centuries, but where they live is a mystery. How much truth do you think is in this? Let us know in the comments. See you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.